Hi, having a break here. So, fasting. I haven't done a long fasting for quite a while. I have I have a 4 or 5 days fasting, but I want to have 11 days fasting. It's time to do a 11-day fasting soon again. And why? Well, I have a birthday parties, and me and my sister and close family in October and November have birthday parties. So we tend to eat and enjoy ourselves more than normal. Actually, compared to some years ago, you can't really compare it, but that's not the situation now. I'm a lot older, and I need to be more careful. And I noticed that you can see here I am a little bit red here. I used to be like that on my hands, and then I fasted for 2 long periods, and then it went away. And I also been keeping my weight in check, and feeling a lot more clear-headed. But now it's time to clean up the body again before Christmas times, and I guess in February I'm gonna do the same again. So like 2-3 months in between the long fasts, and usually in a week I can eat lunch and dinner, and I try not to eat before 12 o'clock lunch, and not anything after 7 or at least 8 o'clock. In the weekends I might stretch that time a little bit, but then usually in the morning I usually take a longer time. I might not even eat lunch before 1 or 2 o'clock, so that's okay. And I don't eat that much slow carbohydrates. It's very few times a week I do that. Usually it's the carbs I get is through vegetables and nuts and things like that. And I don't drink soda. I cut that out. So I'm keeping my weight in check, but now I feel like starting to itch in my fingers. So today I actually had a croissant with chocolate, and yesterday I had a Burger King hamburger. I usually don't buy French fries because that's totally unacceptable food for me. And maybe once a month I buy a hamburger or a pizza or something like that, but not more than that. And I haven't eaten pasta for quite a long time. I can't remember last time I had it. Rice I might have, because my wife is Asian, so once or twice a month in the weekend I might add some rice if she's making something that's acquires rice. Then I do it. If it's in the middle of the week, I just add cabbage or I use broccoli or things like that instead of rice. And I also have a few nuts. And I always check the nuts if they're not added some kind of seed oil. If it's added something, I don't buy it. If there is a weekend and we're on a cinema, which we can be 1 or twice a month, then it's okay. I don't care about it's seed oil. If I want some chili nuts, and they have some new flavor which I always check the carbohydrate. It's not too bad, but it's seed oils, and I don't care about that in those situations. So, but it's time to clean up my system, and what I mean by that is that I need I need to get my blood sugar low again so I can lose some weight, some more weight, because I have a goal in 2 years to go down 10 kilos more than I have now. I have lost, I think I have lost like 18 kilos or something like that for the last 3.5 years, and the last year I lost like 8 kilos. And it's the secret switch is to keep my blood sugar low, whatever makes it low. It also starting the fat burning system. How can I call it? What can I call that in English? It's like a secret switch that you turn on in your body if the blood sugar is low. When it's stable, you don't add or you don't gain any weight. But if the blood sugar is spiking often or is kept high, then you're in fat saving modus, and then you gain weight. And also your metabolic health is worse. So it's like when I keep my blood sugar in check, it's like my head is clear, my stomach feel great, my legs feel great, and my skin looks good. So here I have a situation here, and that is because I have been stretching my metabolic system for a while. I know there are some people in my family who have psoriasis, and I'm not sure if it is psoriasis or because I've done some research, and it seems like there's a lot of conditions related to skin when your metabolic system is on working overtime because of high blood sugar levels, and so it starts to create a lot of situation for your body, so which is not good. It's like you can have rashes on your skin, you can have dry heels, you can have dry skin on your under your head, so it looks like I don't know what you call it in English, but you know when you always have dry skin in your head, it's made scratch a little. As I know some people have it. That usually that's often related to metabolic problems, and also when that happens, it also it's like your nerves in your eyes and your heels, and they don't get enough nutrition, and that might lead to dry skin, to bad eyesight, and it's also related to dementia, because the nerves or the blood vessels in your brain don't get enough nutrition. I shouldn't exactly be too specific about that because I don't remember the specifics without looking it up, but you can go to the Galen Foundation, and they have talks with at least one he's American doctor with Indian. His family's from India. He has an Indian name. I don't remember his name right now, but he's the one who turned me into looking at it from that perspective. That's that a lot of health conditions might come from what you eat and when you eat and how often you eat or not eat. So it helped me a lot. I can talk more about that in another video when I have the statistic and the documentation and links to a lot of the information. But if you search on Google on Galen Foundation and fasting and metabolic health, then you will find a lot of things about it. And you might find other people too. So yeah, today I have my birthday party, so it's gonna be cake, and I think that's why I'm making this video. I know that I need to fix stuff. And also another thing that's because I'm gonna have a couple of glasses of wine today or tomorrow, and alcohol is also related to metabolic health issues when you're first starting to have problems. When you get up, when you're passing 45, 50, you might start to realize that or notice that you have some conditions that you didn't have before, and it's more difficult to fix those things at that age because your body has been misused for a long time. It's like the levee is filled up and you might get some water out, but it doesn't take that long time before it fills up again and floats over. And I think that's why I'm getting that because I might be doing good. I might be a lot better than I was like 4 years ago, but it doesn't take that much enjoyment before you notice that or you are reminded that you need to be careful. But maybe I'm also more sensitive and aware of it now because I have been on this health journey where I've learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. So you might not be in a situation where you're like me. Maybe you won't ever have the any problems that I or situation that I have had, or maybe you will have it even worse. But for me, I feel that it's a great way to take care of myself, to do regular fasting, to just avoid breakfast. It's just one thing, and don't do any snacks. That's also a thing that helped me a lot. And not eat after 8 o'clock in the evening. I try 7 o'clock, but sometimes with my work it's not possible. And also enough sleep. It's very easy for me to get too little sleep, and I just heard a scientist that's researching on this topic. He said that when you get under 7 hours of sleep, most people, they have issues with their blood sugar. They become insulin sensitive when it. Yeah. So actually it means low insulin sensitivity. So when you have a high insulin sensitivity, it means that cells respond well to insulin, keeping blood sugar levels in check. So while you have a low sensitivity, also called insulin resistance, means cells are less responsive. Yeah. So that's been my issue. So I needed some medicine for a while. And I still have it on recept, but what you call it in prescription, you say in English. I still have a prescription on it, but I don't use it that much now because I use a blood sugar måling. Yeah, hello. Blood sugar meter. So I check my blood sugar levels a lot, and that's how I learned how to eat this or not eat that, and I think that's the best thing you can do. People can tell you a lot of stuff, but you don't know if it applies to you. But if you get in charge of yourself and you take matters into your own hands and take your own responsibility, then you'll learn more about yourself. and that what's matter. And if you take go to the doctor and take some tests, and then you change your the way you eat and live, and you go back a couple of months later and take a new check, and you do that regularly, you can, and you have a blood sugar meter and take your blood pressure, things like that, then you're gonna see what works or not. And even the weight, your weight and your waist, that you can check all those things regularly, then you can see the improvement gradually over time, and that's the important thing. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna finish my coffee, and I'm gonna go home and celebrate my birthday with Filipino made dish, and gonna have a glass of wine today. And tomorrow we're gonna have a birthday party because it's Friday today. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm gonna have some guests over, and then I'm gonna have cake. So tomorrow I'm gonna have cake. Today at lunch I had a chocolate croissant and a double cortado, which I love. So that was a great treat for myself. So thank you for sharing this moment with me. And if you have any questions, please write them down for me, and I can answer as well as I can. And yeah, take care of yourself. Bye.